I am live. It says I'm a little early. I know, like a minute. Just wanted to make sure that I'm hooked up to Facebook. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna double check real quick. If you are here, if you could let me know in the comments that you can hear me and see me okay. Can you hear me and see me okay? Let me know. Paula's here from Oklahoma. Hello. Hi, Paula. Nancy from Amherst, New York. And we got Chantal from Quebec. Alan's here. And Hanne is here from Denmark. I'm like, I couldn't read. There's too far or it's too close. Let me see. So I am technically streaming into the EPP Society Facebook group. It looks like I'm there. Let me write a comment. Hi. That is everyone. Let me see if it'll work. Uh, Hi all. Hi all. We're live. Ooh, Susan. Hello. So Susan is joining us on Facebook. I see your comment, Susan. Ooh, hot dang. Thank you for letting me know. I was wondering, like, oh, maybe it's not showing inside the Facebook group because it's weird. I can't tell if I'm live in there or not. And then we have also sounds good, awesome. I can hear you and see you. Thank you, Hanne. And we got Jolene from South Dakota. Hello. Kathy is joining us from Iowa. And Metis from Denmark too. Hey, hey. And we got Deborah. How are you? Long time no see. I feel like I haven't seen you forever. Zaza is joining us from Scotland. Hi from cold but sunny Scotland. Let me move that a little bit better. There we go. And oh, we got our two friends in Denmark. Yay! Yay! Love it. Love making connections. Love it. And Susan, you were looking on YouTube. I am on YouTube too. I just wanted to see if I could connect to the Facebook group today. Oh, this is really weird. Like the whole interface looks different. So now I'm like, if I look like I'm going a little bit cross-eyed, that's why. Because now I can't just look on one place. I gotta look at two. It's like, ooh, talk about multi-purposing, right? So how's everybody coming along with their Star Blossom blocks? I know last week was the last part of actually assembling it. So let me know if you're doing the mug rug. Were you able to get your bindings cut, get them sewn on? Let me know if there's any issues, and I can share some tips and tricks too if you need some help. Do let me know. Let's see. Summer is in like full swing over here in California. It's been nice and toasty. So that means showers in the morning and showers in the evening, and it's hot weather because who's got the time to dry and style their hair twice a day, right? Not I. I rather EPP during that time. Let's see. Rhonda's joining us. Oh, and Katrine. Hello. Let's see here. Oh, Rhonda. Oh, it's very sunny in South Carolina. Love it. Love it. That is awesome. Let's see here. And oh, Karen. So I see someone else on Facebook. I am in Folsom, California. So the only sad thing is that you know how like I can share your comments and show them here on screen like this? That's what I can do on YouTube only. Facebook, they just won't allow it. They just took away that feature, so I can't share. So I'll read the comments for you. So Karen and Susan is joining us from Facebook. Love it. So I know there's a little bit longer of a lag on Facebook now that I'm streaming via a different process, but I love it. But at least we can still go live now in Facebook. That's nice. Oh, it's sunny and hot. And Vida's made it. Good afternoon from Vancouver, Washington. Love it. Let's see here. And Kim's joining us from Brookings, South Dakota. Is that it? I haven't been on lately because I'm not doing this project. Still working on my hexies. A-okay. What size hexies are you working on, Kim? I would love to know. Ooh, speaking of hexies, how's there? Who's participating in the hexie flower really lazy sew along, right? The one that's it's like it's a freebie that you can sign up for if you go to my website, and you get the downloadable hexagon templates and coloring pages so you can do your layout. Let me give you an update on my hexagon flowers. Give me 1 second. I have them right here. Let's see. So I know we have lots of new members, and I think the hexagon is like the gateway shape to EPP, right? If you're not hooked on hexagons when you first start, then what's wrong with you? Come on, hexagons, right? So let me go ahead and switch camera here. There we go. So this is my update on my hexagon flowers. So this looks like a little pile. Yes, are you ready? Are you ready? I am going to turn it. So this is my pile of hexagon flowers. Boom. Ta-da! And they're just from all my scraps. And I'm trying to do one hexagon flower from each of my fabrics that I have in my stash. So I have a memory of each fabric, right? So as you can see, I just sewed the 6 hexagon petals in quotation mark to the center hexagon just so I have them together. And then anytime if I'm watching a show or I can't sew in the car, I'm so jealous of all of you that can sew in moving vehicles or on a boat, on a plane. Like, oh, it just makes me motion sick like there's no tomorrow. So I can't do it. But yeah, it's just nice when you're sitting in front of the TV or doing something else where your mind is a little more preoccupied maybe and you just need to work on something with your hands because I like to keep my hands busy and I'm sure a lot of you do too. And then I know they're already attached so I can just come in and work on the side seams here that's connecting the outer hexagons. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me spike up. And Nancy says 14 ladies from Kenmore West High School class of 1974 had lunch today at Brick House Tavern. Oh my god, class of 1974? That is so fun, Nancy. Oh my gosh, it must have been so good to see your old high school friends. Wow. Yeah, Hannes says, I'm waiting for my new reading glasses. No binding until I get them. Okay, yeah. It makes a big difference when you can't see that at that right distance, right? So I totally understand. I need to go get my eyes checked again, too. And Kathy says, every time Facebook updates, I can't find nothing. Oh, you're not alone. And I think there's like a gazillion different variations of Facebook out there. So we all have little different settings. So it's really hard to tell someone like, oh, go look there. And then their interface looks completely different. 75 is sunny where Nancy is. And Sasa, I was busting up laughing earlier because I read Sasa's comment. At least you now got 11 billion mug rugs. I'm so happy too. I'll never run out of them. But these will actually be connected into a bigger project. So let me share the page. If you haven't got it already, just go to this place. Well, my website. So it's elise.live hexagon flower. And when you sign up, you get access. You'll get an email with access to a portal on my website where you can go in and download and say hello to everyone that's inside there too. I think we're like, there's quite a few. How many are in the hexagon flowers so long? Let's see here. Let me take a quick peekaboo. Oh, it is slow. Oh yeah, there's over 2,400 people. So you can go in there, say hello in the post that says introduce yourself here. Let us know how you get started with DPP, where you're joining us from inside, and then download the coloring pages and your hexagon templates so you can get a little taste of what EPP is like. So I'd rather you try a downloadable first before investing in all the supplies if you're new to EPP, just so you can kind of get a taste for it and see if it's something you want to continue with. Let's see here. Oh my god, 50-year reunion next month. Wow. I haven't been to a single high school reunion, which is kind of sad, but it's always been like a weird time. Oh, and Vita's doing Hexies in between other projects. Yeah, they're like a nice palette cleanser, right? Like yeah, hexagons, they're just perfect. Awesome sauce. Let's see. Oh, share to Facebook too. I love it. Let me see. Did our Facebook friends get the link? Let me know, Facebook friends, if you saw the link that I shared. Oh, maybe not. Let me copy that. Let me post that for you there too. So this is where you can go and get your downloadables. There we go. Boom. Okay. So I shared the link on Facebook too. So these are my hexagon flowers. Some I've finished sewing all the sides already. Most of them not, but then I just keep on adding to these piles now to split them because they'll like fall over if I don't. And what I like to do is just have them ready like this in groups of 6. So then I can just take a pile out. Boom, like this. And I got my center white hexagon, and I got the 6 colored ones, and I can just sit and assemble them. And no brain power is needed. Plus, when I leave it like this, it makes the seams much crisper too. So I'm just gonna squeeze this one in here. Where were you? Right there. There we go. And I got many more to add to my stash, right? And if you do download the coloring page, you'll see that the layout I'm following is like this. So these are my in-between hexagon flowers. They're going to be white with the gingham center. And then I'll keep on adding them like so, right? And the coloring page makes it so that you can actually play with colors. Oops, not there. Like that. And you can decide how you want to lay out your different colored variations. So lots of different ways that you can play with it. Oh my god, 984 graduates in 1974, Nancy. That is so cool. I think we were in my graduating class we were I think 700. I think that's it. And 50 some of us went to UCLA. That's like a big chunk. Let's see. Any questions? So it's like a 3 or 4 second delay to Facebook. So I'm just going to slow down, make sure everyone's okay. Oh, hi, Susan. She joined us on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, on YouTube. Yeah, it's fun because you can actually partake in the conversation with the other participants that are showing up too. And I didn't send out an email reminder today because I was like, oh, I don't even know if this whole Facebook thing is going to work, if it's going to crash. And then we're just going to be like, oh, whoops, it didn't work. But it works. I'm so happy. Yay. This is so exciting. Let's see here. Nancy says we are baby boomers. Yay, you found us, Susan. All right. So, just in case you got your binding sewn on your crowning, on your star blossom, I would, like this. Remember, I showed this one last week. This one doesn't have the binding on it yet, because my sewing machine, yeah, it has issues. So I'm just gonna show how I hand stitch the binding on one that I had binding sewn on already. So remember last week I told you I prefer 2¼ inch wide binding strips instead of 2½, because that doesn't leave so much bulk. If I do 2½, it will leave a wider border like that in the back. So I prefer 2¼ and then when it's folded in half, and then have the raw edges sewn together with the raw edges here. Line them up with the 1/4 inch seam and then fold it back. Then I get that little bit narrower strip in the back, and I prefer this over 2½ inch wide strips where you get almost like that much in the back. So it depends on your preference. If you love 2½, and let's say you made a quilt and you got lots of extra binding left over, just go ahead and use it. Yeah, that is totally fine. Let's see. Laurie, you made it! Oh, Laura's coming up on her 50th next year, and we had a huge class too, just to shade up. Wow, 1,000? Wow. Wait, Kim, and her graduating class was 42 students 55 years ago. Wow, that's a small class, Kim, compared to all of us here, like in the multi-hundreds. Wow, I love it. And So I'm gonna take my thread. So I'm just gonna show you with this chunky black thread just so that it shows easier. But I would just stick to my regular 60 weight finer thread for my binding too, if I didn't want it to show. And when I don't want it to show and I use a finer thread, it looks like this. See? You can see the little stitches. Da, 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 da. But I'm gonna use black just so you can see. So I have a knot on my end. Let's see. Let me check Facebook and YouTube. Any comments? Comments? Nope. We're good. All right. So I got this folded over. So I'm just gonna come in the actual seam here. Let's start over here. A random spot. So I might knot this right there. So it'll be hidden when I fold over, right? And let me just come out here in the fold, like so. And then I'll just go down where I came up and catch a little bit, few threads in my binding and go down where I came up in the binding. Go up. And lots of folks have different ways of attaching their binding with these types of blind stitches. So if you have a preferred way of doing it and you're happy with it, just do it that way. I used to do a lot of tailoring. So this is how we would also do blind stitches in garments so that they won't show on a seam, like inside the lining and whatnot. And works for clothes, works on my little quilting projects too. Like that. Let's see right there. So it won't really show even if you use a contrasting thread because it's hiding right in the fold of the seam. Let's see. So I think most of you are quite experienced quilters. So I think this is sufficient. If you happen to be a beginner and you have more questions, just ping me inside the EPP Society and I'll be happy to do a more in-depth tutorial on bindings. But I think I don't want to like keep everyone here when they know how to do something already. But if you're new, definitely do let me know and I can put something up for you. I do not mind at all. Like so. I can just keep on going. Like that. Oh, hello, Isabel. What is this magic? Oh, so you're joining me from my Facebook page. Awesome. Okay, bonsoir. Okay, I was like, wait, how is Facebook comments showing up here? So if you're on my Facebook page, then it'll show up here. It's just inside the group. I won't be able to share the comments. Boo hoo. Sucks. Let's see. Any other questions? Let's scroll up. Let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. And check Facebook. 2 places on Facebook. I think we're good. Yay! So that's my whole spiel on bindings. Don't make it too complicated. And if you remember what Lucy Randall said last week, sometimes she likes to do decorative stitches on her sewing machine, so you don't even have to do hand sewing on your binding, right? So you could take your fancy smancy sewing machine. It has lots of these pretty stitches. Yeah, it's a good time to actually utilize some of them, experiment. Try a couple of stitches on a scrap piece of fabric to see something that you like. And then you could definitely go over from the right side or the wrong side and do it with decorative stitches and you will see going all the way around. It's a good time to utilize that. I don't think I've tried it in any of my quilting projects yet. I did it for like a couple of little pouches, pencil pouches. I used to like putting those decorative stitches, but for like to be honest, Like, where do people use those decorative stitches? I don't have, yeah, I don't have much, not use for it, but it's like, oh, there's 5 million different decorative stitches, but where do you put them? Hmm. What's their use case? Where do people use their decorative stitches? I would love to know. Because most modern sewing machines, they come with a gazillion of those decorative stitches, right, on their sewing machines. Unless you just have a plain old like a Juki straight stitch machine, then that's a whole different issue. Oh my god, my nose is itching. Let's see. I'm just excited this whole live stream into Facebook group is working. Yeah, I was such a chicken. I was like, oh my god, is this gonna work? But just playing around with some buttons actually worked. So then last night and this morning, I'm like, oh, maybe it was a fluke. Let me try it again, and it worked. I was like, oh my god, it works. uh, oh, Salsa's got a really nice new sewing machine. Have you tried it? Tried making quilt labels with the letter stitchers? Is it? Oh, so you have the embroidery function. I have a old Bernina that has the embroidery function on it, and it's got many more features. But does yours just do alphabet as a decorative stitch without embroidery? I would love to know. Because you said you got the Janome, right? Yeah. So I can't believe I forgot like to keep you updated on the hexagon flowers. And I hope that you get to share some of yours too in the group because they're so much fun. Uh, let's see. Hmm. Oh, and Susan is still working along on her Christmas tree. Oh, it's so cute, Susan. You're gonna be like way ahead of everyone for the holiday season this year. I love it. Love it. And if you haven't seen Susan's Christmas tree, you can just jump into the EPP Society on Facebook. Put the link here. I don't think I shared it. And just look under Susan's name, and then you'll see her Christmas tree. There you go. And Salsa says, I've not done quilt labels, but I've done monograms. Oh, yes. It's just decorative stitches. It's not an embroidery machine. Oh, okay. I love it. So cool. La la la. Let's see. Let's check Facebook too. Mm-hmm. And let me check YouTube as well. Okay. I wonder if I could get a monitor setup where I could have them stacked on top of each other so I could just look up and down instead of sideways. Uh oh, and Katrine says the letters and decorative stitches for little toiletry bags and quilt labels. That's a really good idea. Yeah, I haven't cough cough. I've only gone to the process of making a quilt top or flimsy, like some of you call it, and then not turned it into a quilt. I haven't finished quilting and binding, right? So I haven't had a need for a quilt label in a while. But couldn't I put a quilt label on the mug rug too? Why not, right? So I think quilt label for a quilted mug rug, that would be fun too. Ooh, you're giving me some ideas, Katrine. Thank you. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, quilt labels for mug rugs. That would be so fun too. Ooh, and I just have to share Kelly Grace. She is in the EPP Society group, and she actually hosted a hexagon flower swap. Let me put these away a little bit so I can share. And Kelly Grace, are you here? I'm not sure she's here today, but she had some extra and she sent me some too. So I was like, oh my god, look. Thank you so much. So Kelly hosted the swap. So if you're interested, make sure you look her up inside the group. And if all goes well, she might host another one, right? Because it's a lot of work to host these swaps. So I think it's super awesome that she was um, offering to do it inside the EPP society. So basically, the swap that she held, everyone, all the participants, they put their name and where they're from and the year in the center. So it's like a memento, like a little memory quilt, I suppose, that you could put together with these. So I want to share these. Thank you so much. Here we go. And look how fancy this is. She actually had the fabric printed. Janelle, this is fancy. You must share. Did you print it with inkjet on your printer? I would love to know. And Kathy, cute little raindrops. There we go. This is from Pamela. Lots of purples. Let's see. And hazel, the little bee fabric. So cute. Thank you. So if you're interested in a hexagon swap, Kelly Grace, that was her first one, I think. Yes. Kelly Grace, look her name up in the EPP Society, and she's the hostess of this hexagon flower swap, and let her know that you would be interested in participating. Let's see here. Right, Saza? Total label your mug rugs. I know, right? Because at the pace I'm going, there's gonna be a while before I need a coat label for a coat top. But for my mini mug rugs, yes, why not? Uh oh, secret messages on quilt backing too. That's such a great idea. Oh yes, the mug rug becomes a card. Ooh, that's so smart. Yes. Oh, I love the hexagons too. Yay! So let me see. Oh, and Karen says this may be off subject. Oh, she's inside the Facebook group. Karen says this may be off subject, but I would love to see your working space. Oh, Karen, I would require you to have a chair ready, something to swoon into, and lots of extra cushions because we don't want you to hurt yourself because you'd be like, oh my god, Elise, can you like get a little more organized? I try to get organized and then I tear everything down and then start organizing again and then I don't like it and it's like always a state of in progress. And it's so irritating. But one of these days, yes, Karen, I wouldn't mind sharing my space. Let me just clean it up a little. All right. Let's see. Nancy sends heart emojis. Yay! And Katrine, Sasa said, Katrine, that's a good idea, but turning it into a card. I know, right? Oh my god, could we do like a EPP card swap? That would be fun. Or maybe like a pattern too. That would be fun, right? EPP card. Ooh, giving me some ideas. Oh, Katrine, let me know if you have any ideas too. That would be super fun. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. I think I got all caught up. So yeah, so I'll be honest, I didn't have anything special planned just in case like all tech went down the drain, just to be safe. But I'm just glad that this worked. Cause I could test by myself like a gazillion times. And of course, if I just test it, it's always gonna work. But it's like when you're actually live, things happen and it doesn't work and it's so frustrating, right? But I'm so glad. So we got one down, it's working and I'm so happy. You do not know how excited this makes me. It's like, let's see. Oh, Nancy says, love the Hexi swap with everyone's name and location. I know. So Kelly did such a great job of hosting this. So please give her some love in the Facebook group too. Kelly, we love you. Pew. Let's see here. Ta-tra, ta-tra. I think that's it. And let me know if you have any suggestions. Oh, so I always come back to you guys to see what the next sew along should be, what you would be interested in doing. I've gotten suggestions for the Lucy Boston block. Remember it when it's completed into a block already? So all the EPP club members, you guys have all the files already. Katrine, I know maybe you started on yours. Oh, let me, yeah. Do let me know. Do give me suggestions for what you would like the next so long to be, so we can take that into consideration and start on something fun together again. Uh, uh, let's see. Oh, Katrina says the 4-inch block. Wait, 4-inch hexagon mug rug, or what? What? I'm so confused. Oh no, 4-inch postcard block. Is that what you mean, Katrine? Let me know. Yeah, so do give me suggestions. Or was that for the next so long that your suggestion was? Yeah, it's everything's lagging. And Susan said yes, yes, yes in capital letters. For the so long or what? Let me know, Susan. I'm just gonna keep on yapping a little bit. I'll wait for your reply. And if anyone else has suggestions on so longs for the next one, dun, dun, dun. So I get yeses. Yes, yes, yes. Uh, and it's also said block of the month? Question mark? Oh, so Katrine was talking about turning a block into a postcard, like the spark block butterfly. Oh, so there's a butterfly block inside the APP club, but it's also listed on my Shopify store. It's a butterfly block. It's under EPP quilt blocks. Oh, that would be cute. Oh, as a 4-inch postcard. Oh, that would be really cute. And let's see. Oh, Susan said yes. The Lucy Boston block. So along. Okay. And is that the yes that you're giving me yes for too, Zaza? Let me know. Oh, this lag is painful. It's painful. I'm all like, what do you want? What do you guys want to do? Let's focus. Kelly, heart, pyong. Oh, can you see like the heart? Oh yeah, right there. Oof. And Kelly's name, yay! Oh, I think is it today that I saw on Facebook? It's Kelly's anniversary today. I think. I know sometimes Facebook shows you like posts from a week ago, but anyhow, happy belated anniversary or happy anniversary, Kelly, Kelly Grace. Let's see. Oh, and Hannah recently bought the crowning star pattern. Would like a so long on that. So the crowning star, I think we just did the so long last year, right? Have you seen the videos here on YouTube, Hannah? There's a whole series on the crowning star. But yeah, we could definitely do a second version. Oh, yes. Maybe we could do it on the mini instead of the regular ones since we have a so on the quilt already with the videos. Let's see. Yes. So Zaza said we've done one on that. It's in the previous lives. Yes. So for the whole quilt, Hannah, you can find it here on my YouTube channel. And just look under the crowning stars so along, and then you'll see all the videos. And we made the whole quilt top. And I still have the quilt top. I just need to quilt it. But I can't decide. Do I want to machine quilt it or hand quilt it? So two options. Let's see. So Susan, I think Lucy Boston, is that what's gonna win? So I'll put a poll inside the a poll or a question, I guess, inside the Facebook group too. And you guys can all help me decide there. So and Hannah says, okay, I will find those videos. Thank you. Yay. Yeah, there's just under the previous live tab. If you look under, if you first go to the channel, you'll see previous lives, and then they're listed right there. Yay! Can't wait to see what fabrics you're gonna use your quilt with. Your use for your quilt. So exciting. Let's see here. I think I got everything. Okay. All right. Oh, and Hannah says thank you to Zaza. right? And Sasa says, me too, at least it's looking at me every time I go into my sewing room. It's like, oh, I need to like do something about this. But as long as I got this little space where I can work, things are golden. It's a creative genius mess or a creative what is it? There's like some kind of saying, right? Like you need that. It's a organized mess or no, organized chaos, something like I know where everything is, and once I start cleaning it up, that's when things get confusing and I can't find anything. Oh yeah, right. And Nancy says, at least I'm looking forward to the hexy flower quilt you make from this stack of flowers and blocks. Nancy, you know what? Yeah, I've been doing better, so I've been working on these filler hexagon flowers too, so I can start connecting mine. And I'm gonna work on my coloring page too to see, do I want to go like rainbow order or just random scattered colors? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to decide. It's always like decisions like that, like little decisions that you wouldn't think would be so hard for you to decide, right? But those are the ones that it's like a big old road bump, and then I get stuck, and I'm like, oh, what do I want? But I don't want it the wrong way, because I hate unpicking something that if I think like, oh, it's in the wrong order now. But I think random, but organized random. I think that's how I might go. Just so that no like colors are connecting, like I have it here. So for the next row, I just don't want a pink one to be too close. So it's kind of like organized random selection, right? Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Nancy's like, cool beans, yay! Yeah, I think isn't it hard when you don't have like a distinct plan in your head? But as long as no like colors touch, I think I'll be fine. Yeah, and then we'll wing it. Dang it. Let's see here. Okay. So why don't I go ahead and I'm gonna go into the Facebook group and I'll put up a poll for options for the next sew along. You all let me know and going to vote. So I know Susan wants the Lucy Boston. I know we had a few other participants from the previous lives that wanted the Lucy Boston, and I know some members have let me know too in the group. And make sure so when I put a poll up, if you could make sure that you comment after you vote, just so that it stays on top, so more members see it. Because I noticed less and less members see my post, which makes me so sad because we're at 39,400 members. No, it's crazy bananas. So I will put that post up and we can plan the next lives around that. And I will wrap up today's live. And I'm just so happy that I was able to stream into the group. And I can't wait to have more fun live streams inside the group too. All right, friends. So I will see you all next week, and make sure look for the poll that I'm gonna put in the group and vote for the next sew along. If you don't vote, I might just come up with something crazy on my own. Mm. And I will see you all next week. Have a good one. Stay cool or stay warm. Bye.